Hello, Eagle fans, and thank you for joining us here tonight at at Householder Field, Gary Householder Stadium, where we're joining the Seymour High School senior night for the soccer team, as they'll be facing district rival Northview. We'll hear some announcements. Hopefully, we can pick that up.
Number 2, Aiden DePasta. Number 5, Bryson Odin. Number 6, Joe Devane. Number 7, Stephen Almer. Number 10, Benjamin Biggie. Number 11, Luis Torres. Number 13, Javier Martin. Number 14, Elliot Smith. Number 25, David Pinchot. And number 28, Matt Campbell. And now for your Seymour Eagles, in goal, number 26, Jermaine Boucher. Number 2, Lazar Virgin. Number 3, Connor Getmark. Number 6, Joel Rousseau. Number 9, Oscar Alliman. Number 11, Leon Mamadura. Number 19, Louis Bailey. Number 21, Landon Rose. Number 27, Jose Cortez. Number 28, Justin Belcher. And number 13, Raul Antuna. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand? Gentlemen, remove your cap for the flag of our nation. Good luck to both teams.
All right, again, this is Jason Davis, the AV teacher here at Seymour High School. We'll be bringing you Seymour High School's senior night festivities and the game against Northview Academy, district rival. Joining me here, I have a couple of Seymour students. One, Hayden Creech, who has been a student of mine in social media and analytics, which is a defunct class at this time, but he likes doing this AV stuff. Also joining me is going to be Donnie. We'll let him introduce. I don't remember your last name.
It's all right. My name is Donovan, and we're here to watch this game.
Yeah, Donovan. This is my first Seymour soccer game that I've ever watched. I'm not a big soccer guy, so I'm going to let you lead me through most of the commentating.
Nah, it's okay. This is my first time commentating, so
This is actually the first time we've ever done Seymour High School soccer, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see.
let's hope this goes great,
So we have several seniors on the team this year. Connor Gephardt, Carlos Briones, Oliver Smith, Kang Viet, Axel Ferreira, Jermaine Velasquez, and Raul Ponce. And Donovan has played soccer. You were on the team last year, correct, Donnie?
Yes, I was.
So you know all these guys pretty well, I think.
Yes.
We should have some good information here as we go.
They're really great players, all of them, especially the goalkeeper. I mean, he's great.
That's Jermaine Velasquez, who just recently committed to playing, or not playing, but competing in wrestling in college. Do you anybody remember what school?
Some school in Kentucky.
Yeah, it's an NAI school in Kentucky, I believe. He was state champion for Seymour High School at one of the lower weight classes. I'm not sure which.
108 pounds, I believe.
Smaller guy, ginormous heart, and you'll see that all night as he protects the Seymour goal.
A lot of them, especially Jermaine. Jermaine has a lot of passion for this game, and his brother named Josie. Just a lot of passion from these kids.
Seymour will have a throw in as it's off of Northview, out of play. Ball thrown in. Right back out. It's going to go to Northview. You guys are going to have to help me with the names because my vision's not the greatest.
I got you. Connor to Jose.
Connor Gephardt, header to Jose. Northview.
Jose last game, I think he scored 2, which is kind of crazy.
Josie Velasquez there trying to possess the ball. That's Benjamin DeGroot for Northview. Going back the other way is Josie Velasquez.
To Ollie, back to Josie.
Josie out of play.
No, it's still in.
It went out. Didn't hear the whistle initially, but
yeah, me neither.
so DeGroot's going to throw it in for Northview when he gets his hands on the ball.
DeGroot actually used to play for Seymour.
He did. He's a good little player. He could definitely be helping us out, but
he's on the other team today.
Will you pick up there and tell Bill, go up the ladder right here, and tell Bill to make sure that the HDMI
Landon?
is on the way. This door is up.
Connor, Josie right now with the ball.
HDMI cord.
To Lazar.
Ollie trying to change the field there.
Jose.
Does.
To
Jose
Oscar.
Cortez outside to Oscar Elman. Keep it in, Oscar. He does. Cross. Nice cross.
Both of these teams, they're great, and I actually have a fear we might lose tonight, but
Northview won won the regular season matchup last year. We were without several players and had a player tear an ACL in that game. Did not go well for Seymour. I think we lost
by 1 point.
3-2.
Yeah, 3-2.
Eagles will be throwing in here. That's Raul Ponce throwing in, one of the seniors playing tonight.
It's sad to see these seniors play, and
Their final game.
yeah. Well, is it their final game? No. Right?
Well, no, not their final game, but
one of their last.
yeah. I don't know. Did they have? Oh,
Josie.
here we go.
Josie.
Oh, off the post. Man, right idea, Josie. Just a little wide. It's going to be a corner kick for Seymour. Josie Velasquez, freshman winger, trotting out to take that corner kick. You know, Donnie, you don't see a lot of freshmen getting to take those corners.
No, you don't.
He's a special player, especially for a ninth grader.
Yes, Josie's one of those chosen. But
And what's the official saying here?
I think there's
See.
a little hand play down in the box.
Ooh, Connor Gephardt. You know, Connor's a really good player. He's aggressive, so
Aggressive, and he knows the rules. He's played his whole life, played some one Knox club soccer.
yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
Looked like Oscar, excuse me, not Oscar. That was
Ollie.
Ollie.
Number 11, Ollie Rockman Seymour, corner kick.
Oh, but it
Ollie
was,
Rockmomberdiv. We probably won't be saying his last name a whole lot tonight. More syllables than I'm comfortable with. So if you hear Ollie, just know it's Ollie Rockmomberdiv.
yes, the other
Here's-
Ollie is unfortunately hurt.
Oh,
Oh, Jose.
Jose Cortez had a shot just wide left.
Seymour, corner
Going to get another corner kick, as I guess it went off one of the Cougars. Just learning soccer, huh, Hayden?
Yeah.
No
I've-
FIFA? No, you haven't played any FIFA?
No, I think my extent of soccer is church league soccer.
Velasquez kicks, and it's going to be cleared. Looked like might have got some Cougar there. It did.
Yes.
So we'll get a throw in from the side. Raul Ponce will throw in from about the 10.
You know, FIFA's actually one of my favorite games.
Me too.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of Pro Evolution Soccer when that was out,
Oh, okay.
but it just seemed to have more realism, less arcade. But
yeah.
Velasquez taking it toward the corner,
Oh,
makes a
gets past
move.
it.
Goal kick for Northview. Kick out to about the 30.
Lazar,
They're going back
Jose.
the other way.
Oh, Jose.
Oh, come on, Jose. Cortez makes a move. There's a shot right to the keeper. He stops it and punts. Nice punt out to the opposite 40.
Connor Gephardt. To Lazar. Oh,
Lazar, another freshman that gets some big minutes for the Eagles. Northview plays it downfield. Jermaine's
That's
just
out.
going to let it go out for a goal kick.
you know, Jermaine's one of those risk takers. He's a sweeper keeper.
Definitely an aggressive keeper.
Yes. I wonder if second half is going to be even more aggressive, you know. I know these
Well-
seniors want to win it.
Velasquez kicks out around the 40, and we're going the other way. Cortez, see if he can get by his defender. He does. Across. Ooh,
Oh.
attempted across. Did Northview get it? It's a corner kick, and there's a foul. Was that a foul or just an injury? I think it's just an
Looks to be an
injured player.
Looks like he just got hit with the ball, though.
So we'll get the clock stopped at 32:51. That might have been one of those times that the ball just hits an unfortunate area,
Yep.
and he's going to trot off the field for a moment. And Josie Velasquez is going to be taking a corner kick here for Seymour. So far, Donnie, if you're a Seymour fan, you got to like what you've seen so far.
Yep, I do.
Definitely more opportunities down toward our goal.
That is true.
into the game for Northview, number 24, Bentley Herbert.
Velasquez gets a foot on it.
Oh,
Cortez,
Jose.
not
Ooh.
quite.
Goal kick, Northview.
Pretty much every corner kick, though, we're getting a shot. I mean, we're getting an opportunity.
Which is great. I mean, we're bound to score one of these. And every counterattack as well.
Eli Fincham, senior goalkeeper for Northview, will be handling this goal kick.
Over Connor to Raul. Oh, Northview still have it. Oh.
Nice little play there.
Northview here. Up with the ball. To the
Oh.
middle.
Oh,
That's a goal. Score number 7, Steven Alvarez, junior forward for Northview. Right place at the right time. Nobody in front of him. Shot, nothing but net.
That's a really good goal.
Was, being the father of a goalkeeper, you always want to tell a goalkeeper, those one-on-one situations, it's, you're kind of in a hole. And
Yeah.
there's not a whole lot you can usually do about it. So you can't really blame Jermaine for that one at all. Josie almost splits the uprights on that one. A little bit lower, that would have been a pretty good shot.
had a good angle.
Josie's always those confident shot takers, unlike me, though.
So about 8 minutes in here, Northview leads 1-0 in the early going.
Jose, the ball. Northview have it now.
Lucas Veely with a nice defensive play there for the Eagles. Sets them up.
Ooh.
Cortez trying to make something happen. It looks like it's going to be off 25, David Fincham. It'll be another corner kick for Seymour. Like you said, Donovan, we've got to get something out of one of these corner kicks. We keep getting them.
Exactly. I didn't think Elliot would have a brother out there. Elliot Fincham, David Fincham.
I get they may be brothers. One's a senior, one's a junior.
Yep. Oh, that's to Lazar, to Josie. Cross.
Was
Called offside.
Free kick, Northview.
Offside is one of those plays that you just get really frustrated at.
Oh yeah, I was trying to teach a basketball player that's in my class what offsides in soccer is, and
Oof.
I always default to the Ted Lasso explanation, which is it's really hard to explain, but you know it when you see it. Basically, what it amounts to is
you're too good at the game, and you get in front of your defender, and
when you're
they try to stop you.
When you're attacking, you've got to have a defender in front of you, basically, until the ball is kicked. Then you can beat your defender, and I guess that's about the best way I can. Or when I say in front of you, I mean between you and the goal.
Yeah. That's a really good way to play it.
Or
to say it.
Once your teammate passes it ahead and it's in the air, you can beat your defender and you can get past them. But it's again one of those things. You know it when you see it.
Yeah.
There's Alvarez handling it again for Northview. Velasquez tries to poke it away. Alvarez left foot into the middle. We're gonna get it out to the wing.
So Oscar
Elman.
Oh, Josie's open over here on the 50. Look at how much space he has.
Sometimes I think you would know better than me. Hard to see all the way across the field what's going on, and you're right though. They're giving him a ton of space over here.
Yeah.
Oscar leading the pack on the right wing. Looks like did he get it off the defender? Nope, it's going to be a goal kick.
Unfortunately. Skill moves are one of those things that you have to have a lot of confidence to do.
Yeah. Yeah, as you were saying, Benjamin DeGroot for Northview has played with a lot of these Seymour players in AYSO for Coach Bill, if you know Coach Bill out there, and did go to Seymour schools through about 7th or 8th grade.
Yeah. I think it was 7th. Because after 7th grade, he wasn't playing with us on anyway, so.
It's going to be out and a Seymour throw in for Velasquez.
No ball boy tonight.
So Jermaine gets to handle that.
Man, that's a really big disadvantage, no ball boy.
Do you think that will add some time back to the clock at the end of the game?
So usually it depends on how much stoppage time there is. and there's always a little bit. It's always hard to know exactly what they're looking for, how long they're going to give you. That's going to be out,
Yeah.
and it'll be a throw in for Seymour.
You know, if they're lucky enough, if the clock goes out and they're on attack, they won't stop the play.
You don't have as much stoppage time in high school as you do in professional leagues because we do stop the clock for timeouts and stop the clock on goals. So basically that allows you a little more true picture of how much time's left in the half when you look at the scoreboard.
Yeah. Ooh, that was a really good cross. Wrong place, right time. You know, volleys are really hard. To get a touch on that from Connor is unexpected.
Northview's going to have a little bit of a breakaway here unless nice play there, Landon Rhodes. Landon's played pretty well, just sophomore defender. We got a lot of young guys playing well, Donnie.
Yep.
Okay, other than me and Rogan, is there anybody else in the world that calls you Donnie?
Coach Jenkins. He does.
Rogan told me he called you Donnie, and I think I've called you that ever since.
Yeah. Coach Jenkins does it too in the car. And I'm like, yo.
Elman cranks one right at the – actually, that was – who was that? That wasn't Oscar?
I think it was Oscar.
Was it?
Seemed like the right position for Oscar there.
Yeah.
Seymour with it.
When did you start playing soccer, Donnie? What age?
I actually started late. Well, not really. I quit after when I was 7. I had a really bad injury.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got back to it when I was, I think, 12 in 7th grade.
Okay. Velasquez kicks it toward the goal.
Oh.
That's a great kick, but right to the keeper.
You know, if you watch the girls' games, Brooks Hamilton.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she scores a lot of those.
She can crush. Sophomore Brooks Hamilton on the girls' team. She's checking, or she's getting, talking to some, well, not really talking to colleges. They can't talk to her till she's a junior, but
they're interested in her.
There is some interest there, I think. Already an all-state player as a sophomore.
Yes.
Kick.
She's very dedicated,
Jermaine with the save. He's going to dribble out and punt it. Trying to come over here left. There it is to Josie. Back to Landon Rhodes. Rhodes looking for Lucas Veely, but out of bounds.
Lucas Veely, he's one of my best friends.
Again, another young guy making an impact for Seymour.
Very nice to see, especially with all the seniors that are injured, or the senior that's injured.
And a lot of the sophomores are injured right now as well.
Yeah. Just looking at our roster, you see several players sidelined right now.
Yep.
One of whom, Charlie McNamara, say a little prayer for him. ACL surgery today. If he's happens to be watching from home, sorry, Charlie. We wish you the best. Get feeling better soon. It's actually
calling for the 10 right now.
Charlie had an unfortunate time. Tore his ACL in this game last year against Northview.
Yep.
Re-tore it. Was it the first game of the season this year?
Sounds right.
Not ideal.
It was his LCL that he tore, and then he tore.
It what? I thought he got his ACL.
His LCL, and then he re-tore his ACL. I think 2 days ago or 2 games ago.
Nice.
It's a really big disadvantage having Benji on the other team.
Yeah. Be nice if he just,
Switch.
Throwing Seymour.
he lives fairly close. Of course, his mother is a teacher at Northview, and I believe she's the junior academy athletic director there as well.
I believe so.
So that all makes sense that he would go there. So throw in coming. Looking for Cortez. It's going to go out. Stay with the Eagles. Raul Ponce will throw it in again. Cortez. 3 defenders out there with him.
Oof.
It's going to be a goal kick, I believe. Yep. We tick down near the 20-minute mark of the first half.
You know, it's hard having 3 defenders on you.
Yeah.
You know, not a lot of people can get past 3.
And dribble a soccer ball.
Yeah.
Be one thing if you could pick it up, but they don't like that.
You know, football's actually hard for me to understand. I don't know why. I don't know how people do it.
If you're used to
Throwing Northview.
soccer, American rules football is a little different.
Yeah.
Throw to Groot and ricochet. It comes back out to Velasquez. He's going to try to take it up the wing, taken away from him by Northview.
Torres.
Torres down to 14, but it's going to be out, and so Vili throws it up the sideline, finds Cortez. Cortez splits 2 defenders, 1 on 4 here.
Ooh.
Not good numbers. We're going the other way as Joaquin Jimenez took it away.
Lucas.
Vyson Odom, nice move for the Cougars.
Northview
Tries
still
a
have it.
cross. Got to get that out.
Weird.
Landon Rhodes gets a foot on it, gets it out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for DeGroot and Northview at about the 20.
You know, it's sad to see it, but our defense is looking a little sloppy right now.
Yeah, it's very spacey, unlike Northview's where they're trying to just attack the ball.
Yeah, they're tight. But we're
Into the center. Good save by. Oh, Oscar got a little deflection off the face there.
Raul pressing.
Noah Rousseau kicks it out.
Throwing
Smart play.
Northview.
Yep, it's better than having it in the box.
Actually, that was Landon Rhodes, I believe that. Or it might have been Noah. Couldn't
Yeah.
quite tell.
It was Noah.
It was Noah. All right. Second guessed myself when I looked up and saw Landon. Northview AD Jim Lethgo with the assist over there. Throw in for the Cougars. Trying to come middle. Ollie Rockmombardiv gets a head on
Jose.
it. We're going forward.
Going up.
Look at this.
See if we
Look
can
at
get there.
that. Golly. Oscar is quite a bit faster
Never
than that
on her.
defender. At least it
Turn on
looked that
the-
way.
Turn on the boots.
A collision is going to be Seymour ball. Throw in by Ponce.
Ollie
Rockmombardiv.
Yep.
Out left,
To
he's got
Josie.
Velasquez. He's onside. Velasquez takes a rip.
Ooh.
Deflection. Keeper has it. Goal kick, or goalkeeper kick. Out to past midfield.
To Elliott. Ooh, Elliott misses, unfortunately.
Gonna let it go out. Vili will throw
Throwing
in.
Seymour.
Nice throw
Fast
up the
throw.
sidelines. Deflects off to
Stay
Groot.
Seymour ball.
Throwing Seymour.
Sub.
Who's coming in?
Jose. Or, no, Carlos. I looked at
This is
Jose.
for Seymour, number 12.
Carlos
Carlos
Briones checks in, the senior.
For Josie.
You know, you would actually think Jose is the senior, but he's a junior.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Wow, good cross.
No.
To Oscar. Touch.
I see what you're saying.
Goal kick, Northview.
Fincham will line up as a goal kick. Boots it out to the 40. Gephardt got in there, tried to make something happen, but
Steven Alvarez with a really good move.
it's going to be out. Go to Seymour.
Throw in, Seymour.
Lucas Veely will take the throw. To Cortez. Look for
Raul, nice.
Jimenez clears it for Northview. Now it's going outside and
Connor
stays in
recuperates.
bounds. Gephardt works it back to Rousseau. Rousseau up the wing. Now it's going back Northview's way. DeGroot works it back to his
Clearing it. Ooh.
defensive line, and they, well, shield.
Yep.
Okay. Goal kick.
Goal kick, Seymour.
You know, shielding is actually really tricky.
It is. See, that you get in that weird zone of like, do I need to do something or
Exactly.
It's kind of like the feeling a keeper gets when they're trying to decide whether to come out or stay back. Very similar instincts involved.
Ooh.
Carlos tried to go up the line there. Ball
Throw in, Northview.
wanders out. Went
A little spinny, I think. It got out the ground and cut out.
Noah with the clear.
Rousseau clears it back out to midfield. That's 13. Javier Marroquin.
What a back pedal.
Yeah.
Oh,
A hustle. Oscar.
cross. Oscar.
Ooh.
Oh, it's going to go off Northview's
Smart
Odom out of bounds for a throw.
And these deflections are really screwing us right now.
Battering and bruising them.
At least we keep the ball.
That's true.
What do we got? All the way back to midfield.
Raul trying to recuperate the ball.
Throw in, Seymour.
Connor up to Jose.
It's going to be out, and we'll have a
A goal kick for
Goal kick.
Northview.
Goal kick, Northview.
Did you play any sports when you were in high school, Mr. Davis?
I played a little bit of baseball. I did not play for the high school team. I just played on, like a rec league.
Yeah.
Baseball was always my thing, more than others.
I get that. When I was little, and I wasn't playing soccer at the time, I wanted to be a basketball player or a football player.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You should have been a center in basketball for sure, Donald. Goal kick coming up for Fincham. When did you move to Seymour?
I've kind of been in and out of Seymour, going back to Sevierville and
Mm-hmm.
back and forth.
You've always been in school in Sevier County, though.
Yeah.
What's the hold up here? Is there a
A
substitution?
little rough play going
Or
on.
No, did he yellow card somebody? There's the kick.
To Connor Gephardt. Oscar trying to get the ball.
Throw in Northview.
Northview will throw it in around midfield. Out again.
Throw in Northview.
You know, in the stands, I think I saw Braxton and Corbin
Oh, really?
Yeah.
From last year's team?
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Throw in Seymour.
Braxton White,
Yeah.
is that right? And Corbin
Sam's.
Okay.
I missed those
Braxton
guys.
played last year, didn't he? Or was he 2 years ago?
It was 2 years ago.
Wow. Time flies.
Yep. You know, 8th grade year was one of our best years.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Throw in Seymour.
Seymour's going to throw in.
You were a sophomore, right, Hayden?
That is correct. Wait,
2 years ago?
No, he's
I was a
a
freshman.
junior.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just 1 year ahead of you.
I did not know that. You look like a senior.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Let's see. Oh!
Oh, that's a turf burn.
Point
Yeah.
Seymour.
That's rough.
Corner kick for Seymour. Little technical difficulty here. We're trying to get our sideline camera in order. Apart.
Ooh, that's
Ooh,
a
off
nice
the hands
shot.
of Fincham, but nobody there on the rebound.
Carlos was
Just
almost
behind.
there.
Carlos was almost there.
Northview with the counterattack. Oh, and that led to nothing.
Connor took a rip at that one and almost caught him off guard.
Seems like wherever we put the ball, the goalie just ends up being.
Just there.
Throw in to Groot, kicks it out of bounds. Get another throw in here. Out of bounds again.
Throw in Seymour.
You know, it's a really nice view up here.
It is beautiful. Looking over at the mountains, and of course we got to keep our eyes on the game, right?
We do.
It's going to be a goal kick. We're going to keep it more on this regular view. That sideline camera gets a little squirrely sometimes, especially first time running it. Ellis Holt, one of the soccer players who's injured, is running the sideline camera for us. His first time running a camera. So
Sidelight camera would not be my first pick. Tripod up top is definitely the way to go.
a lot easier.
Yep, I'm glad I took the commentating job.
Will the parents of Seymour seniors
And it misses, but Lucas is there to recover.
Parents of Seymour seniors.
DeGroot drops.
Plays a long ball here to Elliott, but Lucas is there. And Landon
And
clears it.
Northview's there.
Azar misses by a scratch.
Oh,
Out on Northview.
Throw in Seymour.
Veely will throw. Oh, nope.
whistle.
It's- Stop. We're going to get a sub. Who's coming in for Seymour?
I don't.
Is that Kang Viet?
Again for Northview, number
No.
21.
No, that's
Josie.
Josie coming back in.
Yeah, okay.
Josie checks in and Carlos Brianna's out.
Thought Josie
So the
was
senior
gonna
got
stay.
some good time there in the first half. Throw in Veely.
Oh,
Official caught.
Is that a handball or what?
Official got hit there.
Oh,
yeah. That's a drop ball for Northview.
the column here in the press box was literally right in front of me. I couldn't see what happened. It's going
Out
to stay
on
with
Seymour.
Northview.
Northview.
There's the throw in. Alvarez splits through some Seymour defenders. Don't know how he got through there.
He has really good footwork.
Mm-hmm.
Jermaine there. See if we can capitalize here. Go the other way.
Tries to get it to Josie, I believe. Clears it.
Nice.
You know, the ball's playing weird a little bit. It's like it's going a lot farther, but stopping.
We got some
This
juice
is-
soccer balls.
Danger.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, really? There's no way he was.
Yeah,
I guess
that
he was inside the
It's a penalty.
zone. It's going to be a penalty.
Northview, sadly.
Not where you want to be. Taking this shot, it's going to be Vyson Odom for the Cougars. 1-on-1 with keeper Jermaine Velasquez.
You know, these penalties, they take a lot of pressure on you. Let's
Take
hope.
days off the life of a goalkeeper, too.
Yep. Let's hope number 5 here can see the pressure and miss.
Odom lines it up.
Ooh.
And he makes it.
That's
That's going to be 2-0 Northview. 7:52 to go here in the first half.
Northview goal number 5, Bison.
it's a really good shot by him, you know.
It was. He was playing some head games. I don't know if you saw it from this far. He was pointing to the right,
Yeah.
like he was going to kick that way. And nice kick.
Just under the crossbar there.
A little bit more up, and I don't think that would have gone in.
Yeah, it would have been off the crossbar. But
Game's about millimeters.
out here
Jersey.
to Velasquez. Velasquez goes toward the corner. It's going to go out. That'll be a throw
Throw in.
for the Cougars. DeGroot throws it up the sideline.
They're rushing here, scoring, hoping to score a goal.
Oh.
Desperate.
Gephardt goes out wide.
Yeah, you don't want to be down 2-0 going into the half.
Yep. What's the equivalent of 2-0 in football?
14-0?
17-0? Probably. I mean,
14-0 score-wise,
Right,
but
right.
feeling-wise,
yeah.
I guess it depends on the team.
Yeah. Hard-fought game like this, 2 goals can feel like a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your morale can just go all the way down.
You really hate it because that senior night halftime stuff doesn't feel quite as good when you're down.
Yeah. You know, Lazar was one of those players that we thought he wouldn't play high school.
Really?
Yeah,
He's not only playing, but playing a lot,
he is.
starting.
He wanted to play club, so
It's tolling on the body, that's for sure.
yep.
Gephardt. Lead up the wing.
Oh,
Cut off by 3, Sebastian Salas. Northview tries to go long. Landon Rhodes.
With the head.
Head. Oh, Ollie just mishit that one a little bit.
let's try again here, though.
Yep.
Oh,
Come on, Josie.
Oh, Josie with the
Keep it in.
body.
Good.
Yeah,
Nice little
Josie
leap
keeps it
move
in.
there. That's going to
oh.
just keep it in.
Wow, he's out there.
You know,
So-
I think that was on the line. I
It's
think
on the
ref-
line. It's
Yeah.
in still.
Yeah. Even if it's
Throw in.
almost all out, as long as it's still on the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the ref just didn't see that.
And once you've
I
got,
think it on the. I would call it the baseline in basketball.
Right.
Far goal side.
I think it- I think it
ended
went
up
out.
Going out.
I think it went out on the back line.
Yes.
But no, he's calling it out on the sideline, and it stayed in on the sideline.
It did stay in.
Yeah, there's the correction there.
Well, he's still
Or
not
he's going
correct.
farther
He's still
down.
not really correcting. It should be a goal kick, but
Yeah, keep it on the sideline, I guess.
sometimes we can see things have a bird's eye view up here that referees don't have necessarily.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really matter because it's Seymour's ball again.
Oh, whistle.
They're gonna call. They're gonna
Foul.
call Lazar for a little contact in the back. It's really hard in soccer, especially for somebody like me who's never played, to understand. Sometimes they let it go really physical, and then other times the same referee will call.
Oh, what? That's clean.
Ooh.
Foul on Seymour. Free kick.
So they're going to call foul on Elman there, and we're going to be going the other way.
He tripped over himself.
Mm-hmm.
Turf monster is what I'd call that one.
Yep.
He did use a little bit of hand there, but everybody gets away with that.
Yeah.
It just so happened that at the same time the guy was tripping.
You know, you would see these small players, but they're really, really strong on the ball. They won't let you have it.
Mm-hmm.
Like number 19, Lucas Vili, he has a body, but he doesn't look like it.
You know, they always say soccer players are some of the most fit, athletes out there. Always running. Is that Alvarez?
I believe so, but Landon was lucky enough to.
Mm-hmm. Got it away.
Yep. He was about to lose balance too. Lucas
Vili clears it out.
Good there.
You know, I was really never a header type of guy. Those things hurt, man.
Once you get to about high school, that's when it really becomes important to be able to use your head.
Yep.
You rarely see it at lower levels, but high school, kind of got to suck it up and do it.
Even in the U19s, with all those long balls they play.
Mm-hmm. Is that Ollie? Yeah. Right?
Yeah, Oli Rogmamberdiev.
2:25 to go here in the first half. Rogmamberdiev kicks down in front of the goal. It's going to be, looks like a corner for Seymour.
Yep.
Corner kick, Seymour.
Yep. So Velasquez will line that up. Try to make something happen here with 2 minutes to go. Cut into this lead.
I'm sure in these 2 minutes, Coach has something very important to say.
Nobody gets it in the middle. Landon Rhodes works it out to Lazar Kurgic. And we're going the other way.
Well,
Alvarez.
Jermaine with the
Jermaine
ball.
way up.
see the foot skills out of the goalkeeper.
You know, believe it or not, as a goalkeeper, he has some feet.
Yeah.
Raul didn't play fast enough.
Foul on Northview. Free kick, Seymour.
Minute and a half to go.
You know, this is where it really becomes desperate,
Free kick for the Eagles.
looking for that chance.
Raul Ponce will take the free kick from the 43. Short play. Connor Gephardt got deflected.
Oh!
There we
Yes!
There we go.
go. Ollie Rogmamberdiev gets it with his head and then followed up by 22. Actually, who was that?
That
Yeah,
was
I
Jose.
don't see an offside.
Was that Jose
That's good, thank you.
Cortez?
Yeah.
So Cortez got the assist, I guess you could say, from Ollie Rogmamberdiev, and we've got a score. So they cut into the lead. 2-1 now Northview leads with a minute to go here in the first half. Stick with us over halftime. We'll have the senior night activities.
1 minute. 1 minute remains in the first half.
You know,
That
this
ball is going to go out of bounds.
this is a really big opportunity because you get really happy when you score that first goal.
Mm-hmm. Definitely better to go in at halftime down 2-1 than 2-0.
Yep.
Yep.
With momentum as well.
Could definitely use a little bit of work on the defense. Northview looking for another one right here to Elliott, back to Benjamin. Benjamin tries to cross and Jermaine gets there.
So Velasquez kicks out to
To
Velasquez.
Brother. Yeah.
And
To Ollie.
he's
To
going to work it
Lucas
out
on
here
the
to Lucas
side.
Vili.
looking for a pass.
Yeah.
Crosses it to Jose, but
10,
doesn't get there.
9, 8, 7,
Oh, come
6,
on.
5,
You know, I'm excited to see what they have in store for second half.
1.
There's the
There's the halftime buzzer. So your Eagles trail.
Seymour 1.
Your Eagles trail 2-1 here at half.
You know, we have a bigger audience than we would have thought last night or tonight.
Are you All right, we're gonna change out our sideline cameras here and see what's going on. We'll have this senior night festivities.
Changing out the commentators.
Looks like Ellis Holt's gonna come up here and join us.
Hey, Donnie. Here we have Ellis Holt. Say hi for us, Holt.
Hey, everybody.
Ellis joining us here. He was shooting some sideline footage for us there in the first half. And now he's up here for senior night. We'll get his thoughts on these seniors. He knows a few of them.
You know, a lot of these parents on the stands, I recognize them. Even yours, Mr. Holt.
Yeah, you do.
All lovely parents.
Let's welcome our first senior, number 3, Connor Gephardt.
Connor Gephardt.
Defensive midfielder. His parents, Casey Gephardt. His grandparents are Bill and Debbie Gephardt. He is being escorted by his mom, Casey. His soccer history started playing at the age of 7. He has played Seymour AYSO for 11 years, won Knox for 2, and all 4 years here at Seymour High School. Among his favorites are soccer team Liverpool, his soccer player, and I'm going to butcher this name, Dominic Sobolowski. Movie Deadpool Wolverine. His favorite restaurant is Polancho's. His hobbies are soccer, playing video games, and hanging out with friends. And his favorite memory is beating Alcoa in preseason. Among his biggest accomplishments are being senior class president and captain of the soccer team. And his advice to future players is have fun and use your talents for God. His future plans include to major in chemistry at a 4-year college and play soccer there if possible after high school graduation. Ladies and gentlemen, Connor Gephardt. Our next senior is number 7, Axel Ferreira.
Axel Ferreira, the next senior to be
He
on.
plays right wing. His parents are German Ferreira and Wendy Valadares. He is being escorted by his mom and his dad. His soccer history, he started playing soccer at 11 years old and has played all 4 years at Seymour High School. Among his favorites, his soccer team is Real Madrid, and his favorite player is Cristiano Ronaldo. His favorite movie is Spider-Man. His hobbies include soccer and video games, and his favorite memory is winning the Smoky Mountain Junior Cup his junior year, which includes also his big